Attack!
It's between Decerto and BFF from the ETF2L Season 13. Yes, that is right. And this is the first map, CP Process Beta 10 Fix. Now, I'm not 100% sure what was fixed about this, but it is a slightly different version than the Beta 10, which was being played in the States. The second map coming up is going to be Snakewater. Right now, this is just pre-game, but actually, let me run down rosters real quick first, and then we will get started here. Zebasai is on Scout and pre-game, but he will be switching to Soldier. Be matched up with the Crazy Finn Darn. And then on Scout, you have Bibbin and Cookie. Muralin will be playing Medic and Cadus on Demoman. Over on Decerto, you have Arcs on Scout. Stark also on Scout with him. And then Daleth and Snippies, I don't know, let's go with Snippies on Soldier. And then Sparry on Demoman and Spin on Medic. All right, let's get to the action here. We are going to get to the rollout. Let's follow Cadus here and see how he's rocking and rolling and what he can get done on this middle point. If you are new to Process, it is a fantastic map. I will switch to third person so you can get a little bit of a view of this middle point. You got crates on the point, similar to Granary. Exchanges going down right now. Darn gets the first kill on Snippies, but Arcs snipe on Cookie. And Blue, though, still taking control of the point. Switching back to Kitus and working down the left-hand side here. I will be a little bit awkward with some of my calls because I haven't played a whole lot of Process, so I don't have a lot of names in place. But this is pretty much a Spire at this location. That's what this point is referred to. Looks like a pop forced out by Zebasai and his teammates. Kitus getting the Uber charge on the blue side. Traps the medic, but a good rotation there until he gets a pipe to the face and Spin taken out. Arc still throwing down the mad sniper action. Oh, and there we go. Switch to it just in the nick of time as Arc gets a headshot on Kitus. Arc's playing like a boss, already having several kills here, and looks like his team starting to roll out here. Stark leading the charge as they're trying to retake middle point after a successful defense of the Spire. A little bit of a defense being posted up here by BFF as Darn is out here with the spawns, but it looks like he's just going to poke up. Kitus just returning to action. Zebasai with the medic combo as well. Zebasai's in. Darn with the bomb. Jumping in huge. He gets taken out though. Zebasai still in, and he's going to get a kill on Sparry. And BFF still holding on to the middle point and pushing forward. Still trying to chip away. Oh, a good location here by this Soldier. It looks like that was Snippus. I'm just going to keep changing my pronunciation of him the entire way through this game. But that puts Decerto in a tough spot here of just trying to hold this last point. Let's get in a position where we can kind of look at some of the architecture here. Oh, looks like blue team already coming in from the flank position here. And get good pressure, force the pop out, and then they're continuing to come in here with the scouts, putting pressure on the point. And this point, very tough to defend once the players start getting on it. Oh, missed the air shot there, but nice attempt. And pressure by the scout on Cadus. Cadus and the rest of his teammates getting cleaned up. Tried to switch to Zebasai there, but he was down, and that is a wipe. Let's see if Stark can capture the Spire here. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Bibbin and Cookie just kind of getting posted up here. Excuse me for lack of view models. I think that fixed it. Oh, actually, I think that's just bugged on Cookie. There we go. But BFF being forced to try and defend the second point here. Just a little bit of pressure from Decerto, but it looks like they're going to back off of it. Arcs was earlier in this position on Sniper, but that's because that's what he rolled to spawn. Now it looks like Zebasai on Snipes. And let's see if he can get anything going on here. Nope, taken out by Snippus. Maybe that's the fourth time I've pronounced that differently. I don't know. I'm not keeping score. Maybe you guys are. Bibbin with a good buff and right on top of the medic. Oh, great shots. Takes down Spin. Trying to jump up here to that med pack, but having a little bit of problem with that. And looks up like some more cleanup coming down from Sparry. Miralyn being forced to run out here alone, but he is going to reconnect with Zebasai, and Decerto going to take control of the point here. Now, of course, since this is an ETF2L map and matchup, we are playing European-style 30-minute maps, and highest score wins. They are playing 2 maps, and so the results are added up of these 2 maps, and if one team wins one and the other team wins the other, that is a draw. Zebasai gets credit for the kill on Snips, and looks like his team, actually, let's just a third person here, kind of getting cleared out here. They got bombs coming in, but misjudges which way that spin is going to rotate there. And, well, it follows up with a little bit more damage, but Spari ends up getting the bottle kill there. Fairly hilarious stuff there. And then look at him getting forward with the scout. For a second there, I thought he was running the pain train. But who am I kidding? This is Europe. There is no such thing as the pain train. Does not exist. Yeah, but thankfully we still have heavies. Don't worry about that. Bibbin playing a little defense. Oh, man. Shout out to Reddit, but thought I turned off my announcements. I just turned off Steam Friends. Anyways, here comes the push in. Looks like some pressure around the point, not really getting on the point quite yet. Stark pressuring around. Spari's on the point. Stark taken out. There is spin, but losing players. Ark's coming in, but looks like he's going to, well, excuse me, hitting buttons and getting weird results. That's why we're getting notifications about replay, but not a whole lot of pressure on the point there, and that's what you got to do on this last point on process. It's really open. You kind of can force the other team away, and then just put pressure on the point. So Stark misses the snipe there, but did get a good glance at where they're coming through. Oh, big bomb from Cadis. Miralyn has popped the Uber as well. I'm not sure if that was pressured out. We missed that action. And let's see if Stark can get a defensive snipe here as they're still trying to just set up for a second. Does get a decent damage shot there, body shot. He spots, excuse me, the combo rotating through kind of the garage upper. There's a side area there. And I've heard players refer to it different ways. But Kai just moving in with Darn. Darn taken out. Kite still just throwing up those left click, right clicks. Oh, and a scout right on top of his medic. But with the assist by Bibbin, they're going to be able to take him out. Cookie was very low health, ends up getting taken down. And spin at 90%. Miralyn also very close to their Uber as well, so probably going to be moving in, getting ready to move in fairly soon. Okay, yeah, Darn is coming from spawn. I was a little unsure due to the coloring where exactly that was. And looks like Ark's on the heavy weapons guy. Kind of a more forward hold here just so Spari can watch this right door, and they can have a little bit of pressure in this kind of lobby area. Yeah, looks like Darn and company just kind of posting up. Just waiting for the right time. There we go. They're coming in with the Uber charge. Darn popped up in the air. And now decides to jump around. Looks like he's just going to stay behind. They're going to have to clear him out, send somebody over there. Spari trying to deal with them, but Darn just kind of staying in here. He, of course, doesn't have the gunboats, but not going to use his shotgun either. And taken out by Stark. And they've spotted some of the players here. They're trying to put a little bit of pressure, but they also still have that heavy weapons guy. Daleth doing a good job of bringing pressure from the flank. Zebasai very low, but he's going to sneak away here. Get to that health back. And Daleth does end up getting picked off, but it was a trade. At the same time, they lost Cadis, which is pretty good in favor of Decerto, being able to take down the demo man, just losing a soldier. But they're not going to push in off this, and again, we're just going to reset charges. Stark now on Sniper. Oh, great view there, but he wasn't scoped in, wasn't charged. You know, a little protective of himself. Here comes the Uber charge in. It's Darn leading the way. Stark taken out. Good flash to help protect Arcs. I mean, he was doing fine anyways. And looks like they've got a little bit of pressure on the point. Arcs needs to watch out for this scout, but he does take Cookie down. And Spari and his teammates, excuse me, switching views there, uncoordinated, like taking people down. So Cadis goes down as well. And looks like Maryland going to retreat back. Stark put pressure on the point with his medic as well. See if Darn just decides to jump in. It looks like the stickies are going to be enough to dissuade him from making a move here. Some decent splash there, but Decerto still has plenty of health. Here comes Darn, though, with the jump. Oh, great jump on spin. Of course, Darn sacrifices himself there, but trading any player for the medic, except for maybe your own medic, is a pretty good trade. Pretty good trade. Should be able to recap a second here and move forward Zebasai in a one-on-one down here. Going to win it, and the back cap stopped. Stark finds Zebasai, but Zebasai, another nice kill. Darn on Pyro for a second, but just waiting for forward spawn. And only a few players up here for Decerto, and here comes Mirland with the charge. Just going to focus around, and doesn't even flash the scout. Looks at him, is like, no, I want you to cap the point. And there we go, first round goes to BFF. And that took about 10 minutes, but, you know, that's a pretty good time. No worries there. Of course, no whips, no nothing, no craziness here. Just straight vanilla loadouts. But we can see Cadis's rollout. And let's see, maybe a little bit faster than Spari. The rest of the players starting to get there. And let's take this third person's perspective and see how this is shaping up. Red team behind the crates over here. The big jump in from Darn. Oh no, can't make anything happen. Darn. Big jump in, trying to find the Daleth. Oh no, there we go. Oh, there we go. Does get the shotgun kill. Going to pick up the health pack as well. Just Zebasai and Cadis. Zebasai has an angle. He's going to jump over. Oh, tries to do a skip, but he doesn't quite get the full momentum he would have liked. And taken out. Oh, Cadis coming in though with the pipes. Hits the first one and then misses 3. Shotgun down. Consolation kill on Arcs. You know, which is nice. I'm sure he appreciated at least getting something for that. But Spin and his team all set up here. A little bit slow on the capture here. Not going to get a forward spawn for Arcs. Might wait for it, but it looks like, yeah, Cookie and Bibbin trying to play games, trying to mess with them. They're just going to back up, though. Zebasai is on the back side of 2 right now. Maybe if he can rotate to the right side, he's going to have a good look, but he's just gonna stay hidden here. Gets 1 kill, fully charged body shot. Let's see where Spin is. Yeah, Spin's already kind of moved forward here. Trying to stay away from Darn. Oh yeah, he was trying to save Spari there, but lost Spari. Just gonna push in with both scouts, but this is gonna be a dangerous situation. He's gonna have to get out of here early. Oops, sorry, there we go, trying to find Arcs. He gets taken out though, and they did manage, at least throughout that madness, they did get Mirland, which is helpful, but with both scouts, Bibbin and Cookie on the point here, not going to be able to stop that at all. Zebasai also overwatching this point, so they're going to be safe for that capture. Uber charges now in the favor of Decerto, due to him being able to escape there, which is nice. Looks like they're going to rotate through this garage side. The Daleth leaving the charge, and oh, okay, never mind. I thought I saw a pop there for a second. Zebasai looking down low, but he's gonna have to back up. Stark trying to get in his face. Does get Zebasai. We're gonna have a scout at his back. The scout's down low, rotating over to protect his sniper, which is a nice play. And Cadis just getting set up at last. There's Bibbin as well. Bibbin actually switched into heavy weapons guy. See if maybe Arc's gonna make something happen here on the snipe. Oh, good look, but doesn't get the snipe. Oh, and then Darn trying to jump in, but he's gonna have to back up. Arc's again looking for something here. Surely they're gonna see his dot, but again doesn't quite get the shot that he wanted. It's tense, but okay, he does land a body shot there on Cadis. Somehow doesn't get the headshot credit. And then another little body shot on Darn. You can see the health tick away. All you eagle-eyed viewers. But it looks like Diaz just set up BFF on their back foot right now, and trying to hold out here, trying to maintain their 1-0 lead, not give anything up here. Oh, and Uber's popped. Mirlin and Cadis moving forward here. Also with Darn, protecting Darn. Darn barely staying alive. Cadis, though, oh yeah, misses all of his rollers once again. Oh, no! Excuse me. I misspoke there. He missed his pipes. I said rollers, but his roller connected. Ended up getting the kill thanks to that. And that's a real huge pickup. Spari on middle. And there we go. BFF fighting out of the last point. And now looking to push forward here. They have a very large Ubercharge advantage. Zebasai and the combo are rotating through the side. It's actually... No, Mirlin didn't go with him. Zebasai does go out that way, but not with Mirlin. Zebasai playing roamer or transitioning roamer for just a second. Kind of how the rolls go. It's never really so formal. Maybe the term is formal, but what you're actively doing kind of switches around quite a bit. Darn does get some nice shots there, some good damage. Picks up some ammo, and Decerto on the back foot now. Fun thing with 6 is momentum could switch quite rapidly, and Cadis very low there, but Cookie coming in to protect. Be a large amount of cap time on the second point. It's going to go pretty quickly. They're going to move forward too, but Spin does have the Ubercharge, able to pop it just a little bit later. Now body blocking Darn. Oh, there we go. Darn trapped. He's going to have to find something clever to get out of here. A little juggle on the Ubercharge thingy, but taken out by Daleth. And we see Stark on the side. Zebasai takes him down. And Zebasai in kind of a weird location. Can he hit another shot here? Wow, it does find, yeah, finds the medic. Switches over to him for a second, but realizes he's got too much health. Tries to get a kill on the soldier instead. Now Cadis getting bombed on. Half health. Still kind of in the line of fire. Oh, and then taken out by Daleth. Looks like Mirlin's going to have to back up here. Daleth about half health, but he's got his whole team with him, and they're going to be able to capture the second point with the ease. So pushing forward a little bit here, and 6 more minutes gone, so we're past the halfway mark on this map. Still just 1-0 for BFF. Zebasai went down to Daleth. Looks like, yeah, it was just on the middle fight. Bomb in from Darn, who we switched to. And yeah, he gets another flash, puts some pretty good damage down. Oh, and then as the Uber comes out, he's just right face to face with a medic. Does get a spin. You couldn't really see it because he went down at the exact same time. But that was a huge kill. And then Decerto is so lit right now. Daleth gets the health back, gets a little bit more health. Trying to get the capture here. Daleth is getting some frags. Mirlin low. Zebasai the only one who's going to be able to contest. He comes around to protect his medic. Big kill right there. If they had lost Mirlin, wouldn't be in a position to hold second. But right now, actually in a fantastic position. Ark's on heavy weapons guy, which is kind of an interesting switch over, considering the circumstances. Just holding middle, and it looks like they're probably not going to be holding middle very long here. Trying to see where the action is at. Snipies. Oh man, I don't know why it's giving me so much trouble. But Snippus. I think that's how I decided I wanted to say it. Goes down, and oh man, it's all fading for Decerto right now. Cookie jumping around like a madman. Does get taken out by Arcs, but Arcs alone, 32 health. He's got quite the uphill battle here, but he does take out Kaitis. Oh, and then another kill as he jumps backwards onto the health pack. He's going to pick up the other one, and Ark's going huge. Hopefully Beta's there watching over his shoulder, cheering him on. They're good buddies. That's why I give a shout out. Love those guys. Was great to meet them at I-46. Darn as well, somebody else I met at I-46, and a great gentleman. Throws some spam out. He sees the oncoming Decerto players. And he's going to jump up as well right here. Cadis ends up getting credit for the kill on Snippus. And Darn going to jump one more time. He's such a crazy roamer. And he gets out there, takes out Spari, very low health. Could have just died with just a few needles there. Cadis very low as well. But looks like they were able to take out Arcs, and no problem there. Easy capture, and looks like Stark on heavy weapons guy, but a lot of pressure out here already. And BFF going to take the second point in this map. 11 minutes left, and 2 captures in 19 minutes. So, you know, the way things are right now, if the game stays at this pace, BFF going to be pretty comfortable here. Let's see how Spari does to roll out now. Looks like maybe just a split second earlier. No, actually, they grabbed the pack at exactly the same moment. So him and Kitus arriving at the same time. Switch to third person once again. See how these teams are setting up. Jump over the top by Darn. He's going to jump again, trying to find the medic. Good rotation around the rock. And Bibin taken out, and then still rotating, but Zebasai finds him, and he gets taken out, unfortunately. So this middle fight's still up in the air. There we go. Cookie's down, and Cadus, last one standing. Oh, the roller on Arcs. Cadus getting lucky with some of these rollers, but that's just how it rolls sometimes. Yeah, that was terrible. We got a couple, just Zebosai on the off class. He's been bringing some good sniper shots so far this map. Also seen the sniper out of Arcs. Defensive here on second seems to be a fairly popular option. Oh, Sticky Trap found. Going to be cleared out. A combination of Zebosai and the scout. Zeb's moving forward, trying to make something clever happen. Soldier has spotted him, but really doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with him. Oh, Arcs gets the headshot, takes him out. And Decerto moving forward here as we see Spin moving in with his soldiers. Snippus on the side, Spari down low, Daleth controlling the Spire. So they're in pretty good location here. Cadus looks like he's just getting his sticky set up on last. And that's where most of the BFFs are hanging out. Looks like looking to use though, and there they are coming in with the Ubercharge. Good use so far. Sticky's on the ground, pops him though, so that he can walk into him. And Spari fairly lit, but getting the focus of the heals. And they're picking up some frags here. Zebasai, Cadus, Bibin, the only really defensive powerhouses left. But there goes Cadus. He does take down 2. Bibin getting flanks, just trying to get this scout. Watching his back. He goes down though. And an Ubersaw is out, and Spin gonna get another Uber. Well played with the Uber charges, but it's really just them. Arc's coming in. Spari's gonna have to retreat back. And Spin gets one more saw in. Very nicely played there by Spin. He's got to get health back though, so he's gonna rotate down where he's heading to 1. So they're actually, well, because of the spawns, they pushed him with that first Uber charge. But Mirlin very close to getting a charge, so Uber charge timer is going to be even. Arcs, a good look, but he beta hit the next one. That was also another terrible pun. And looks like Cookie and some of his other teammates are trying to find the men of the moment. Getting some good action. Zebasai, some good spam rockets in. Does take Spin down to half health. Arc's very low. Zeb's just going to jump back to Cabinet. Probably just to get his ammo all stocked up again. Oh, and looks like we got a spy on the field. Interesting off-glassing, no scouts, which makes sense. It can be tough to get in here. He's going to be disguised as a friendly heavy. I'm not sure if Decerto, yeah, it looks like they're not going to wait for the spy, which seems like an interesting decision, but maybe they're hoping to use the spy after the charges fade. Oh, but this is trouble. This is trouble. Let's see if Stark can get in here, make something happen. Uh-oh. Oh, spotted out, spotted out. I think he was going to try and do a heavy backstab and a back cap, but Cookie was hanging out. They knew he was up somewhere. And I don't know, maybe they called the spy. Maybe they were able to find him. Arc's getting another kill. He's been missing some of the headshots that I've been calling out. Had a couple good looks at some key targets, but Arcs has been getting some definite kills on the sniper position, so he is doing good work. Cadus building an Uber here. Darn, let's see where this is. I can see he's just hiding. Looks like he's trying to protect this tunnel flank route, but Decerto not choosing to rotate through there. I wonder if as that gets called out, if Darn's going to rotate. Oh no, he's spotted by the scout, Stark. Darn down to 52 health. Oh, and so low, but he's getting splashed out, and there we go. Darn taken out. We do have 6 minutes left here. If Decerto are going to tie things up, they got to make these next couple pushes count. Cadis coming in from the side. Good stickies. Jumps off of him. Now going to rotate in to reconnect with his medic. Oh, so low. Taking the spam. It's the last sticky. Finally takes him out. And looks like Decerto going to take the point here. Let's see if Stark and his team get into pressure. Good flank by Stark. He's got good opportunity here. But not really getting the damage, getting the frags. He's losing his soldiers. Does get a kill on Bibbin. It's just really Arcs, though, pushing in. And you're not really going to be able to kill 3 people like this as a sniper under these circumstances. It's going to be very difficult. Now it's Spari kind of left alone. Spin getting isolated. You find him now, but he's pulled back to the backside of 2. Spari back in the middle point as well. So second point abandoned. And unfortunately, Decerto, they had an advantage there, but they weren't able to cleanly get in and get the capture. Bibbin, uber fading off him, going back to deal with this attempt at a back cap. Stark taken out. Actually drew a lot of players back, but BFF still in a fantastic position here. Spari trying to throw some spam over. Looks like Decerto, though, losing a lot of players. Spari is connecting with some of his spam, but he's totally isolated. I think he's trying to lure some people in. I'll go. He actually did get somebody. He did get Cookie with the trap. I'm not 100% sure whether it was that trap or not, but that was the trap. Actually, yeah, it looks like it. A headset on the ground. That was the trap I wanted to point out because it looked like he was trying to lure people in there. Big jump in. Of course, that is Darn. Oh, getting juggled in the air. Oh, almost killed by the crossbow. Spin, spamming some crossbow bolts out there. Gotta love that crossbow. In the meantime, Stark got a headshot on Miralyn, so that is a huge frag. Oh! Wow. That was pretty nutty. Great pick on Cookie, taking him out of the air. And moving forward here, so 3:40 left on the clock. Uber advantage by Decerto. Certainly circumstances where you want to get a capture, you want to get the win here. See if Cadis, kind of a forward defense, definitely considered one of Europe's top demo men. Good sticks on the point, takes out Arcs. The Uber is here, though. They haven't quite finished capturing the second point. This is a little early. Spin, oh, does get the Uber saw. And now players on the point. There we go. The Decerto gets their first capture. I might have miscalled the scores earlier. But 2-1 with 3 minutes left. So this is going to have to be fast if they want to make this happen. You see Spari and Kaida, sorry, maybe a little bit too crazy for some of our epileptic prone viewers, but just trying to showcase that the demos both taking the same route and both similar speeds. But now Decerto losing some players. If they can get an assertive middle fight here, they could, possibly pull out a victory. But Zebasai coming around the side, takes out Spin, and Cookie still. Yep, there we go. Actually, he gets taken down. Decerto does take the middle point here. They're going to get this capture. Darn in hiding. We saw him liking this spot before. Last time found out because of a rotating scout. He's going to get the pack and actually rotate out of here to a different location. So Miralyn with his spawns, he's got a slight ubercharge advantage. Nothing really all that significant, but the situation is even here for ubercharges, and that's not quite what Decerto wanted out of that middle fight, but at least they won middle. That's step one to capturing last. Darn takes out Decerto's Arcs, does get one kill. Snippus down as well. Darn going to try to rotate through into tunnel side. Sees the whole combo there. The whole team. He gets taken down. Gets a little bit of damage out there before he goes. Cadis, one nice pipe. Decerto getting a wipe on pretty much, or close to it, doing a lot of good damage. Oh, but they lose Spin there. Great pipe by Spari, but that was the last player that you wanted to lose there, was your medic. They had 70%, a minute left, a huge advantage, a huge wipe situation. Most of the players for BFF down. So much momentum in their favor, and then they lost spin. So really unfortunate to lose him to that right there. Just 55 seconds left. They're maybe barely going to have time for Uber, but it's pretty much the same timing as Miralyn. So if the teams do have the amount of time they need to build Uber, Miralyn's just going to pop on the point and stop any capture and take us to full time. It actually looks like Spin is on Kritzkrieg, which is a very smart decision here. He doesn't have time for anything else. They're starting to move in here. There is 35 seconds on the clock, and they're bringing a lot of pressure here, almost maybe too much. You need to make sure that they get this crits. You need to stay alive, get the crits. Oh, no! Darn. Wow. It pretty much saves the map right there. Yep, and GG is called out. Nice try with by Decerto with that Kritzkrieg. But darn, flanking around, kills the demo man, Spari, and stops any attempt at a capture there. So time is going to expire here, but make sure to tune in for the second part, the second map on Snakewater. I will be right back. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace!